What's up, guys? Back with another episode of Deer 30. It is Sunday night, 15th of September. Aaron and I are sitting here in Wisconsin. Just got done hunting opening weekend. We left you guys last time, and Dylan and I were heading out to Nebraska to chase mule deer. Absolutely got our asses kicked out there. We ran around for the first couple days checking out some public land that we had scouted a couple weeks prior. Ran into a lot of hunting pressure, very few deer. In fact, we didn't see a single buck to put a stock on the entire trip. I think it was day 3. We were actually moving to a new area. Some weather moved in, and it was pretty bad. It was to the point where we had to bail out of there because a lot of the roads are clay out there, and if they get wet, you could have got stuck back in some of these spots for a couple, 2-3 days. So needless to say, I still have a Nebraska tag in my pocket. I'm not really sure when I'm gonna get back out there, but I'm definitely gonna get back out there. Last couple days we've been in Wisconsin chasing whitetails. Pretty slow.
Yeah, we picked up pretty much. Brennan has a thing, he wants to kill a buck here in Wisconsin on public, so that's pretty much what we focused on this weekend. He hasn't hunted the pieces in quite a few years, so everything was pretty new. I haven't actually hunted any of it. Hunted a lot of public back home, but nothing down here. So it was a pretty fun weekend, actually, just getting to learn some new ground. Anytime you can get on new ground, it's always fun. But the weather didn't help us at all. I mean, it's hot, upper 70s during the day, and it was only dropping maybe 5 to 8 degrees
If that,
at night. I mean, last night was, I don't even think it dropped hardly any.
Yeah, it was just that warm, muggy feeling. A lot of acorns in the woods, and I don't think these deer are moving very far at all right now. They don't have to. We're really just sitting here waiting on a cold front to roll in. Otherwise, I think it's going to be fairly slow unless you're real close to their bedding area. I don't know. Wisconsin's always kind of been a tough state, especially on public land. A lot of hunting pressure. I've got it set in my mind that I'm going to kill a deer on public ground this year, so I'm going to try to.
We made it a goal this year that we can't get skunked on public land, because I think in Wisconsin it's a huge defeat if you can do that.
Oh yeah.
Because it gets pretty difficult as soon as the hunting pressure picks up. I mean, I know up by Mike, where Mike and I will be hunting, it's pretty much we got our focus these next 2-3 weeks here, because once that first week of, that right around Halloween, everyone starts hitting the woods, and that's when, you can have a buck daylight for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
And as soon as the pressure is on the rise, they totally get out of there. So that's actually tomorrow. I'm heading up by Mike. We're gonna jump into a piece of public we've had our eyes on all summer long. We actually got a couple good deer using it, so we're gonna dive in there tomorrow. Got the right wind. He could have actually hunted it this weekend, but just with the temperatures and stuff, we don't want to push it, especially with the deer we got in there. So yeah, we're gonna do a hanging hunt tomorrow. See how it goes, and then if need be, Brennan's gonna drive up either Tuesday or Wednesday, because I'm gonna have to work, and we just can't get in there in time. The last couple days, the bucks have been in there at 4:30, 5 o'clock, so I don't have enough time to get out of work. So Brennan's gonna be kind of on call.
Yeah, so wait and see how those guys do tomorrow, and if the weather looks decent and the winds are right, I'll probably scoot up there by Mike on Tuesday or Wednesday and try to get another sit in there, because like Aaron said, a lot of these public spots, you might get away with going in and killing a buck the first couple of weeks, but once they start getting people in there all the time, it's pretty tough to do. So, but yeah, we're gonna pretty much cut it short. Other than us, I know Mike and Melissa have been hunting up by Mike's place, a couple different farms over the weekend. Talked to Mike briefly this morning. They had a pretty decent sit last night. They saw one buck that Melissa probably would have shot if she was given the opportunity, but it sounds like he skirted them. And then they had another couple bucks and does come past them too, but nothing real big. Haven't talked to him tonight, but we're gonna cut it short tonight. My brother just called a little bit ago. He was hunting probably 45 minutes to an hour from here. He shot a nice buck, so he needs a little bit of help getting him out. Yeah, we'll check back in on with Deer 30 again probably later in the week. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. And thanks for watching, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Deer 30.